and Cleo, and I wanted to show our crate time. So we have all these puppies that are in training, and we want to make sure that we have adequate house time, and then also we want to have crate time. That way, if we have to go somewhere or if we're doing something, we can have a place for them to go that they are comfortable and they are safe. Even if you don't plan to crate your dog all the time, it is a good idea to continue the crate training. So if you do have to go and do something, like everybody does at some point, then they can have a safe place. It's a lot safer for our dogs to be in their crate if we are not with them. That way they don't get into any chemicals, they don't chew on any cords that they could get electrocuted, they don't swallow things they're not supposed to. And we want them to be happy in their crate, and we don't want to use it as a punishment. So throughout the day, we want to have that crate time, and depending on what age your dog is, you can start with just a half hour and then move up to a few hours. These guys, they have been in training for long enough now that I can really have them in a crate as long as I want throughout the day, obviously taking in consideration when they need to go out to go potty. But Nacho here, like, he can stay in the crate even if I were to go to the grocery store and come back. He's fine, he doesn't have an accident, and he's just happy to be in there. And Cleo and Baxter, they are a little bit younger, so they don't have as much crate time as Nacho does yet. But even still, like, they can stay in their crate for almost 2 hours. I think 2 hours is about the longest we've done it during the day. Throughout the night, they all sleep through the night. But through the day, you want to be careful not to have them in the crate too often. When we send them home, then they have on their schedule, it's crate time slash on a leash slash watching them 100% of the time. So a normal schedule would look like about 9 o'clock, you would have them in the crate, unless you can have them on a leash and then they can kind of walk around the house with you. Or if you're in one room of your house, then you can have them where you just watch them and you have your attention on them. So those are the three options. It'll look like a lot of crate time on the schedule because it does say, 9 o'clock to about 11:30 crate, but it means crate slash having them on a leash around the house with you, or again, watching them 100% of the time. So they should be able to be in their crate for that time by the time they go home. But it is still important to remember that we cannot keep our dogs crated all day long. And I know most people have a job where they have to go out and then they come back. And that's why we have the schedule to where if someone did have a normal 9 to 5, they could let their dog out, do their training, get them fed, get them watered, have that time for them to go potty, put them back in the crate, and then they would have to go home around lunchtime to let them out again, depending on their age. These guys will go home when they're still young, so that would be where you would need to go home for lunch and let them out to go potty. But they're doing really well, and we will move. So we have a crate in the kitchen and the front room and really every room in the house, and we can move that crate in each room. That way they get used to being in the crate wherever they are and they aren't stressed out. You can see that they're all happy, they're calm. So these are puppies that we have in our training program, and we are just talking about the crate and why it's important and how often we use it and for what. So again, we have Nacho, Baxter, and Cleo. This is their crate time, and this is what it should look like. We shouldn't have antsy puppies. We should have happy babies that are just happy to go to bed. And the way we can do that is we can set them up for success by making sure that they have had the time to go potty, they have had their morning food and water, and we've also done a training session with each of them, and we've taken them for a short walk because they are at the age where they do need to go for walks. These are not cats, they are puppies. So we have Nacho, Baxter, and then Miss Cleo over there. And I know it looks boring, but this is exactly what we want to see. If they were whining and crying and pawing at the crate, then that means, one, they may not be far enough along in the program, but at this age, if they were doing that, then that means I should have done a better job at prepping them to be in their crate. And again, the way to prep them is to make sure that they have had the appropriate time to go out, go to the bathroom, go play, have that mental stimulation with a training session, and then also that physical stimulation with going for a walk. Yes, I do have cats. I don't know where he is right now. I have Garfield. He looks like Garfield. He's a big old fat orange cat with blue eyes. He's somewhere around here. But again, this is what it should look like. Happy puppies, resting, and sometimes what happens when a young puppy goes home is they'll get overstimulated and then they will be overexcited and maybe even more bitey or chewy or nippy. And sometimes all they need to do is rest. And even when you put them in the crate, they may scream or cry because they are overstimulated. It's still important to have that downtime so that they can regroup. You have 2 cats? That's fun. What breed are they? Or are they just like normal cats? Well, oh, fun. Those guys are, I've never had one. I've pet one and they remind me of what a pig skin feels like. Okay, well, I'm gonna hop off here. It's going to be really boring. All they're going to do is sleep until I tell them it's time to get out. So I will see you guys next time. And there's Nacho again, Baxter, and Cleo. Just happy little campers taking their nap.